Hello, and welcome to the Oss-So Crazy podcast, brought to you by Ranked Soap Company and Fight Back CBD. All right, guys, welcome to the Oss-So Crazy podcast. Today we have our guests, Acai, Beishenkulov. We have Branko, Milosevic, and his daughter, Valentina. All right, you guys can say hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
So these guys, they're all from Northside BJJ, right?
Yeah.
Branko is the instructor. He is a black belt out there. And Akai is your blue belt, right?
Yes.
And you train under Branko.
Yeah.
You're both owners of the Perfect Cup, which is Acai.
Yeah.
Usually it's the Branko's idea.
Oh, it's Branko's idea. So you're the owner.
We're working as a team. We
Okay.
try to make it happen, just try to grow something new, something consistent, something good, put a good product over there. So I think we're on the right path with that. Right now it's slow season, so waiting for spring to do a new wave of good acai.
Okay. Cool. So, now you guys train out of Northside BJJ.
Yeah.
How long has that been in business for?
Well, Northside BJJ has been about 4.5 years, 5 years in May. 5 years in May, so it's been on the same spot since day one. Now we have a nice group of kids and adults, so
Okay, cool.
yeah, growing every year, so that's a good thing.
Very nice. And how long have you trained there for?
So I started 2016 February. So this February will be 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
Okay, awesome. And do you train, Valentina?
I used to.
You do?
I used to train every day, but I don't now.
Okay.
Now
How
it's
come?
I come some days.
Some days. You get tired of seeing your dad? Is that why?
No.
No, okay. Some things change, so now she's not able to come every day, so
I gotcha.
she's twice a week, 3 times a week max,
I see. Okay.
So not enough, but better than nothing.
Hey, yeah, of course. So you guys are under Hobson Mora, correct?
Yeah.
Now, how often do you? So for listeners who don't know, Hobson Mora is. If you're a BJJ person, you know who Hobson Mora is. He's a legend in the sport and one of the most influential black belts out there. So, how long did you train under him, and where were you training at?
Well, I lived in Tampa until 2013. I moved to Chicago. The January of 2013, I moved to Chicago. So it's like 6 years that I've been here. But before that, I live in Florida. I trained with Hobson pretty much since day one. I got my blue belt under Eduardo de Lima from Gracie Barra because that was the only school pretty much around. And then Hobson moved in town, and I stayed with him since I think he moved, I would say 2007, 2008 maybe.
Okay.
To Tampa, something like that, 2007, 2008.
Okay.
So I was with Hobson for like 6 years, yeah.
Okay.
And before that, I was with Eduardo, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, I see him, we have camp in Florida every year. Unfortunately, I was not able to go this year, but Hobson was in town in, when was it, August, September, something? September, yeah.
Okay.
So we had seminar and it was pretty good, yeah. Pretty
Nice.
good. Try to see him as much as we can, but sometimes, it's far and hard. We work with the school, with other jobs, so it's a lot.
Okay. And you're a black belt. How many degrees?
I'm just a black
you're
belt
just
right
black
now.
belt,
This
okay.
year, 2019, I'm due for my first degree, so
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, how many years have you trained for? And all in all?
Since 2005.
Okay.
So that's like 14
Coming up
years
on 14,
now.
yeah.
14 years now, yeah. So
Okay.
it's been a long journey for sure.
Yeah.
Not easy at all. But
Yeah. Black belts take
Yeah.
forever, right?
Mhm.
Now, okay, did you start with Branko?
I used to be trained in gym, just go carry some irons, and then we had actually Branko have first student Eddie. He's a purple belt, so he brought to me for jiu-jitsu, and I started like first. Actually, I started with Ayazbek, if you know, from New Breed. Ayazbek, he's a black belt, New Breed black belt.
It sounds kind of familiar, yeah.
But yeah, that time it was only a small group for our country guys. You know, we are from Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan, yes. Yeah. So actually, one of your guys, I can't even remember his name right now. He's
Jack.
He's over at Confritos, yeah. And then a couple other guys came in from there too. Now, did you guys all train in Kyrgyzstan or?
No, Jack was training with us in Northside BJJ. He moved to suburbs. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. He moved, and then he asked, "What's the good school around?" And we looked where was he moving at, and then Confritos was the the for sure choice, for him.
Yeah.
Best school around in that area for him, for sure.
I asked him if he knew you, and he was like, yeah, we're all from Kyrgyzstan and stuff. Yeah. All you guys are really tough. Like, I don't know, what did they feed you over there?
Because in our country, martial arts is the main sport, like.
Yeah.
We train mostly like wrestling, like Samba, judo.
Okay, yeah.
That sports is more popular.
Right.
But yeah, that's why I think, because of we was also part of Soviet Unions, like that time it was the coach was pushing hard, so that's mentality, I think.
Right.
Yeah, still good. I'm glad that I met the Branko and jiu-jitsu, now it's that my really like first thing I want to do. So little by little, I think we're gonna get there.
All right, so Akai, you compete a lot. I met you through Grappling Games Pro when you were competing. Is that something you enjoy doing a lot? Is that something you're gonna keep doing?
Yeah, of course. As I like started new, I always want to compete a lot, and when I compete, I feel like I learn a lot too, and competition is a main thing to grow, I think, because it's really important in this sport. And I always like to compete, even in the gym. I try to fight 100%. Yeah. So like, I don't know. I want to go compete as far as I can, like.
As far as it'll take you, yeah. So, aiming high, right? Yeah. Branko, do you still compete, or? And I know you have.
I haven't competed since 2014. It was my last competition from Chicago Open. And, just like with the life and work and opening the school and teaching, doing another job, it's really hard, but like I was planning this year to go back to competition, and this year I really hope to. I mean, I was planning last year to do, but like there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I would say like it sucks because it's sometimes not the right time to compete. There's some things that you gotta finish in order for everything to keep going smooth, but I do miss competing a lot. Yeah, I miss the preparation time and training for it and feeling good. Feeling pumped and the whole package that goes with it. So I really hope this year this is gonna be come back, and then from there on it's gonna be.
Now, did you stop because of the school and just getting busy, or wasn't injuries or anything like that?
No injuries. I had no injuries, like major injuries. I just school, opening new business, like doing everything by myself. My daughter, my daytime work, so it adds up a lot. Sometimes my days are like very, very long. That were like 14, 15 hour days, so throughout the week. So it adds up. It's really hard to find a time to compete, to do the competition training. Compete is easy. I can sign up and go compete. How that's gonna look right now, and that's a question.
Yeah.
You need that cardio, you need that conditioning, timing, everything.
Of course, yeah. Changing the way you train.
Yeah. Everything. Change the way you train, change the way you eat. Everything. That mental, set in your head that you want to go over there and do the best you can that's what I miss a lot. To feel, ready, to feel pumped, to feel like unstoppable, So
Yeah.
that's what I miss. But, it'll be back for sure.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, I'll be back, yeah.
I miss that feeling too. It's been about a year, but you can see the shoulder still kind of jacked up here. It's popping out. So I'm all out of shape and about 10 pounds over my weight class and everything. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, I'm over my weight class too. Probably about 10 pounds too. I was 158 for a long time. Then now I'm 175. About 170, 175.
Oh, okay.
I'll be in between, yeah.
What weight class did you compete in?
Lightweight, yeah, up to 168, yeah.
And Akai, for IBJJF, what weight class are you? Medium heavy?
Last time I competed medium heavy.
Medium heavy, okay.
But yeah, I think middleweight is really good for me.
Okay.
Having problems sleeping at night? Try the nighttime Fight Back CBD oil.
Now, do you prefer tournaments or do you like the super fights? What do you? What are your thoughts?
More I like, of course, like super fights where there's no rules, like you can submission only, I like that.
You like submission only, okay? You don't
like both of them are. It's good for me. I like both. Compete too, super fights. No matter what, I like to go for submission, finishing.
Right. Yeah. So you got that Gordon Ryan mentality then,
Yeah, that's important, to go for finish, shoot for finish all the time. Even if you don't train for submission only, really highly encourage, in my school, finish, submission, always look for submission. Doesn't matter if you're in defense or offense, always look for submission.
That's interesting though. I as an instructor, I haven't heard that much as from an instructor at a school. So can you tell us a little bit about why you encourage your students with a submission mentality?
Because for me, that's the ultimate goal, is to submit. In Jiu-Jitsu, you go with the mission to submit someone. I don't want to just defend, just not to lose. I want to defend with purpose of me, seeing openings of my opponent, and try to get some submission out of it. Okay. So even that's when usually they don't expect you to strike back with a nice submission, with a nice counter or something like that. So for me, it's always been submit, always push,
So when you guys compete, have all your wins been, or most of your wins been submission victories then, even on point systems
I like to go Miami Open was all submissions, yeah. He has 2 super fights, both submission.
And I check my grappling games, so they give you the average, when you checking your profile there. Okay. So it was 14 fights, and I think I have, if I'm not 9 submissions of 14 fights.
Okay. Very nice.
It was average.
Yeah, that's pretty high. When that's the regular grappling games, right? Not the pro. So that wasn't submission only. That was with point system. Yeah. Okay, that's a very high ratio. Yeah. So obviously that style has worked out for you guys. Yeah.
Feeling dirty? Rank Soap Company can take care of that for you.
So you do prefer super fights over the standard system then? And you also like the aspect of getting paid and not having to do a registration fee, I assume?
I guess that helps, with the guys. With the guys that regularly compete, they try to get their careers on. It's really hard, if you gotta pay every single tournament you go on. Plus, the training for it, preparation, travel expenses, it adds up really,
Oh yeah, for sure. It's not cheap.
Yeah, to go to Worlds in California, you need to spend some money. You need, to fly there, to eat, spend a couple of days to adjust to the weather and pay the entry fee, pay everything. It adds up really.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna ask. I just forgot real quick. So with the submission only mindset, I know you mentioned that you don't like the rules, having too many rules per se. Do you guys train all submissions at your gym, or what? Do you have any rules with that? Any belt specific rules? Any no gi specific rules?
No, actually, like I'm flexible as far as like, you mean if the lower belts can attack certain submissions or
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, no, I really don't mind as long as it's not like a heel hooks in a gi white belt doing. That's a little bit about if they want to try a little bit of a wrist lock, I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
It's because that's their next belt. They're allowed to do it blue belt. Why not prepare yourself for that?
Yeah.
So that wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I don't see how that's gonna hurt, but I'm not gonna limit them. Oh, you cannot do wrist locks. Yeah, you're gonna be DQ'd in IBJF, but it's good for you to learn. As long as you're aware when can you do it, which tournament allows you to do it, it's fine. But I think grappling industry is allowed wrist locks for white belts. So it's good to know. It can't hurt. It can't hurt.
Yeah, I think the 5 grappling also allowed wrist locks too. That was supposed to be the first one I was going to do as a white belt, and I remember seeing wrist locks were legal, so I was like, trying to hit wrist locks the entire time because I'm like, what if someone submits me with one of these, This was when I was a white belt.
I don't see why they should not be allowed as a white belt. There's no reason for it.
Yeah.
It's just like same as a straight ankle lock. It's just like, it comes a little faster, probably hurts a little bit more, but
wrist locks hurt, but they're fun.
Yeah, they're everywhere. So I don't see why they shouldn't be allowed for white belts. I disagree with that.
Yeah.
I think they should be allowed.
Agreed. Now, do you guys do heel hooks and neck cranks and all of that?
For no-gi classes, yeah. For no-gi classes, yeah, we do. But for gi classes, we just try to do like regular or as close to IBJF rules as possible, yeah.
Do you do the brown and black belt rules for everyone, like toe holds, knee bars, and everything?
No, but so when we train, like I don't mind like if the guys, my higher belts, go for like purple belts, blue belts, if they go for the toe hold or calf slicer or anything is brown and black, bicep slicer, whatever. Whatever it is for brown and black, knee bars.
Yeah.
I don't mind if they try, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like I said, as long as the white belt's not doing something that's completely out of his game, like something that's like 3 belts ahead,
Yeah, like 2 white belts doing knee bars to each other, I guess. Okay.
Like a little bit of like learn, your level first, and then move on with the more complicated stuff. But
yeah.
I mean, like I said, it doesn't hurt to know them, but as long as you get your stuff in order to before that, I think that's important for them.
Okay. Now, do you guys have a favorite submission?
I like gi chokes.
Gi chokes,
doesn't matter how tough you are, you're gonna be. Gi chokes are gonna do the job.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite, Valentina?
My winning one was it?
Oh, you don't remember?
No.
Americana?
Yeah. I was confusing between Kimura or Americana.
Americana, yeah. Shoulder lock, heel lock, yeah. Yeah.
So Americana is your favorite?
Yeah.
Your winning one, did you compete with it too?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Okay. How many competitions have you done?
1.
1? Okay. And you won?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome. Congrats. Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I think the favorite one was this, we call it invisible choke. That's what I learned first when I get to gym.
Is this a secret move that we should know about? Is this a Northside BJJ exclusive?
Some people call it like a bread cutter.
Oh, okay, yeah. I do like that one a lot. I've done it a few times at tournaments too.
Yeah, because of the top game, I think that's a good choke.
Yeah.
And also when I roll with Professor, as always, he was using wrist locks. So that's the second good thing.
Wrist locks are...
wrist locks.
Do you like wrist locks?
I love wrist locks.
They're
everywhere.
They are everywhere.
They're everywhere. Top, bottom, like name it, guard. They're everywhere. Like, he's like...
Yeah.
From all angles they come.
You guys seen those jokes about like how wrist locks are cheating and stuff?
It's not cheating.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as cheating.
Uh-oh.
It's like
I've been solo hosting all this while, but now we get to welcome Jessica Buckman.
So you guys also have an acai company?
Yeah, I mean, you can call it a company. We do have like a little acai stand. Yeah, it's we try to grow right now. I mean, it's doing good. Like, but right now it's not a season for it, obviously, and waiting for spring to start back again. We did with Grappling Industries, with Grappling Games, we did events with them. People seem to like it a lot. The response was pretty good. With the freshness and quality of the product. So it's interesting little side kick. And definitely something that I enjoy doing besides jiu-jitsu. It's like it's easy. You see the people that you have a lot of common things with. Like all jiu-jitsu world is there. Say hi to everyone. And plus you make some money and we're all happy at the end.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Acai is getting really popular too. It's skyrocketing. So I think it's a great idea that you guys are doing it.
Well, we started like we went. It was Grappling Games that one time these guys didn't show up. Whoever was doing the Acai before that, and they never showed up. And so I asked Amy like, "Hey, where's how come there's no food? Like we're hungry, So she was like, "Hey, this guy never showed up." It's like, well, I'll do it, I'll open Acai. She was like, you want to do it? Go ahead. And that's how I started, So it was pretty. I was like, okay, let's do it.
So like, wait, on the spot, like you just decided to just start turning up some Acai right there?
I planned for the next tournament. Yeah, I didn't want to come, when you come as a competitor or as a spectator or whatever, coach, you want to be able to grab some food, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Even sometimes they serve those nasty hot dogs, whatever, over there. But like it's still something. You're hungry, It's sometimes it's hard. But like I think we put like something good, good product over there and consistent. We were there in every tournament that they had, as long as the venue allows. Now the next one they have in Linwood. On 16th, the venue does not allow outside food, so you can enjoy the hot dogs and burgers over there, whatever they have. I'm not sure.
Nice.
A quick shout out to both of our sponsors, Fight Back CBD and Rank Soap Company.
Well, that's cool. How many of you are working with at Perfect Cup? I know when I was there at Grappling Games, I saw the two of you.
Yeah, sometimes it's just two of us. Sometimes there's another student, Perla. She helps out sometimes. Depends, whoever needs.
Valentina, there we go. She's over there like me. You're forgetting me.
She's a bank. Yeah, the cash. She's the cash boss. No, whoever needs, to work, or depends how big is the event.
Okay.
We'll staff will give our students, opportunity to make some money, and that's it.
Cool.
Nice. So, what would you say sets apart your acai from all the other different companies? Do you guys have a special blend or?
No, it's the thing is a lot of people will try to use to get more profit or whatever the reason, they'll try to make their blend. I think I don't like it because it's never the right blend. It's not consistent and it's not the right taste. So what I do, I get this directly from Sambazon.
Okay.
So everybody loves Sambazon acai. So I go directly to Sambazon and I'll get their product directly already made to perfection. So I don't need to mess around with it. It's always going to be, if you get it today or you get it 3 years from now, it's going to be the same. And the thing is, we cut our fruit fresh. And the day off, everything's fresh. So it's that's the main goal. Keep it consistent, keep it fresh, clean, good product, so you know what you're getting,
Yeah. Nice.
So because sometimes in the blend, you don't know if you forgot to put the ingredient or if you add too much water, it's watered down, it's not watered down. So it's just it's always the same. It's always the same. Yeah.
So how many? This flavor is probably the wrong term because I know you guys mix and match a lot with acai. Do you have any like standard types? You know, like some people do the Nutella strawberry, for example, or
granola.
Nutella. No, the standard one is granola, banana, and honey. You know, that's
Classical.
Classic. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Classic bowl is like granola, banana, and honey.
Okay.
Those on top, you know, and just on top of
That put a
acai.
smile on her face. So is it all that flavor, or do you have?
No,
Do you do more than the classic bowl?
No, we
There's
do
more,
like
yeah,
five, I think.
protein.
Yeah, there's protein. There's coconut mango. There is berry delicious, tropical. So there's like about 5-6 different that you can pick and choose from. You know.
Yeah.
So then you can always add whatever you want inside. You know, that's another option. You can build your own. So they all pretty much start basic with like granola and acai in
Okay.
a cup.
Nice.
So then you add from there or whatever the other ingredients are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try to keep it simple. Yeah.
Don't be afraid to shout out because you knew those flavors. So
Yeah.
just we want to hear you. So we want to hear more of you. So
Bank's never short when she's working. That's for sure.
Nice. What are your guys' like favorite combinations? Like if you could put anything on there, doesn't even have to be on your menu. Mangoes, I would do that.
mangoes. That is.
I like it.
I like mangoes.
I like berries. Give me any kind of berries. I love berries. You know, berries. I love granola. I like honey.
Keep it simple.
That will do it for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I would go with protein.
Yeah.
Banana,
Peanut butter.
peanut butter,
Cashews.
cashews, almonds.
Oh, okay. What kind of protein? Like, it
It's
comes from the
called-
nuts or from?
From peanut butter, from nuts,
Oh,
Peanut
okay.
butter, yeah.
and cashews. Almonds,
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds
So,
good.
it's a good product. I really like Sambazon. You know, their acai for me is it's really good. I mean, that's the one that sticks out that
Yeah.
everybody try to get. You know, if you go to California, to the World and all the stuff, that's their stand is like 20, like busy all the time.
Yeah.
It's expensive though. Like
Yeah. It's
in
really
California, it was
expensive.
expensive. You know, you get 2 acai bowls would be like $30.
Yep.
And like okay.
Feel free to jump in with whatever.
So, like, owning your own jiu-jitsu school and also having an acai, like, stand, you know, obviously that can get really busy and hectic and stuff. So, like, how do you balance that plus competing if you guys are into that? Like, any tips on how to, like, keep it all together?
I mean, it's like I said, I don't compete right now actively because of one of the reasons that you just said is busy lifestyle with school, with acai, daughter. I have another full-time job as
Right.
well. So, you know, just balance it. Maybe wake up at 5 a.m., prep the fruit, put everything in the truck and go to it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really, sometimes it's really frustrating and hard, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, we pick that lifestyle. So
You have another full-time job too.
yeah.
What do you do?
I am project manager for custom home builders. So
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
So a lot of
you're a busy
responsibility.
person.
Yeah.
Very busy. Man.
Well, thank you so much for
Yeah.
like driving all the way out here for
Very
this.
busy, and it's like, you know, if I don't work, I'm with my daughter.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a lot of, my days are long.
Do you? When's the last time you slept?
It's a good question. Yeah. I mean, like fully slept, or like, no? When I was sick last week, yeah.
No.
Probably that's why my immune system was probably down, and it's I
Yeah.
got a little flu, and I'm fine. I kick back up quick, so that's good.
Nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can be just focusing just on the school and just competing, but then you know, like, you know, I gotta worry about all the life expenses that might come along. And it's like it's not easy to just live off jiu-jitsu,
Right.
travel and compete.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
What else do you do, Akai?
So I just help to Branko. Yeah, just helping. And I do Uber too.
Oh, you do Uber? Okay.
Yeah. And Jiu-Jitsu. That's what I want to do.
Nice.
And do you compete a lot, or?
I'm trying, yeah. Actually, I really want to compete at least like 3-4 times a month. Maybe.
Oh, wow.
If there is a competition, of course. But yeah, trying this year is big plan, compete a lot. Yeah, I want to do that.
You competed last year pretty good. Yeah. You know, you did like a few super fights. You did Worlds. You did Chicago Open. You did, I don't know, those smaller tournaments, grappling games, grappling industries, whatever.
Yeah, this local tournaments helps a lot. You know, because I feel that it was first time last year we went to Worlds, so I feel that audience there, you know, like, and you get really like shocked, you know, like. Then I think that I need more competition in local. Like I get really free, like we're all good.
To relax your nerves a little bit.
Yeah, because that's a different level when you get Worlds. Yeah, I think you know that.
Oh yeah.
It's always hard, you know, going out there, spending the money, and then not doing the way you want to do it. How did those tournaments go for you? Chicago Open and Worlds.
Chicago Open last time I was really good, but I think weight was a little bit higher, like middle heavy, and that weight division guys are more bigger than me, you know. And I think middleweight is good for me, so next time. But last time I get third and absolute third, so it was a little mistake I did. So yeah,
I mean,
we learn when we do that. So maybe this year I'll do my best. So now maybe February 16, I think, grappling games. I'll do that and try maybe a new breed and then more. Yeah.
Now, you, I know this. So I actually met him because I announced his name on grappling games, and the Akai Beishenkulov. So I know how to say it, right?
Yeah,
I did say it right.
You were saying that correctly, right? You know, like nobody says that right, actually. It's a long day.
But anyway, that's so I've seen your super fights, and you really did well on those. Now, you were you did summer and fall, right? Yeah, and you won both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you did really well on those, and you beat like very tough guys too. Like one of those guys were training out of Pedigo fighting. Like I know all those guys are super tough, and
they fought twice within like 2 months.
Within twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the super fights were the gi or no gi.
Oh, I prefer gi always.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh, you do?
Because no gi, now I think this year I'm gonna train more, try to more no gi, but I always like gi, you know. I prefer gi against no gi.
Okay.
Why is that?
I don't know, maybe like from when I was kid, like I started to train from karate, and I always loved the gi, you know, and then samba did a little bit, so I think because of that, gi, I feel myself really like good in gi.
Okay. You like having the grips.
Yeah. Grips. Chokes, lapel chokes.
Yeah. Branko was saying earlier that he likes gi chokes are his favorite, so I can see how you adapt to that style as well.
I mean, I think our main professor too, Hapsamor, I think, but he do the clock chokes.
Yeah.
Clock chokes, it's signature for Branko.
Nice.
For me, when you tell me jiu-jitsu, it's gi. It's gi. Like grappling is for in a lot of ways it's a little different sport.
Oh yeah.
In a lot of ways, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So, jiu-jitsu for me is the gi, and I love training in gi too. Like amazing.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. You know, Brazilian jiu-jitsu is started in the gi, and no-gi stuff has been around, I mean, technically for thousands of years, you know. And
I like no-gi as well, but like gi is my preference to it's like, that's what I like a lot.
Yeah. Do you play differently with no-gi and gi? Did you prefer, you know, I know with no-gi, heel hooks are usually do you change that whole style up?
No, you have to change the game for sure. I mean, besides changing the grips and, you know, faster, no-gi is a lot faster and a lot more like, I don't know, it's like, I want to say less technical because a lot of people will muscle out through a lot of stuff. But it's also, you cannot say it's less technical because there's a lot of technique involved in no-gi as well, especially right now with all these heel hooks and all the like, you know, bottom game that's just like amazing. So that requires a lot of technique. Yeah. But also I like to have grips. I like to have grips. I like to sink the, you know, the grips and chokes and stuff like that. So I like the feeling of the gi to be able to control, you know, and stuff like that. So I prefer it personally more over no-gi. But if you gotta change the game, for sure you gotta change the game.
Yeah. Going back to the Perfect Cup, when do you guys have a plan of going to a full-on store, or are you gonna have stands at tournaments only, or?
We were talking about that. We were looking at some options of opening the store in the city. Okay. So, you know, we'll see. You know, once the weather gets nicer and stuff like that, we'll see. We'll look more into that. So there's people interested that want to, you know, be part of it as well. They see it's a good product, and like I said, you know, it's a serious crew behind it. So we'll see. You know, it's definitely not excluded. You know. Yeah. But it's also adding more on our plate.
And you're already busy, so But you know, nowadays it's the apps and the delivery are strong too, and delivering acai sounds like a good idea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, that's. Do you have a plan for like the next tournament, or are you still waiting to hear from?
Well, like I said, the 16th of February we can't get in because of the venue does not allow outside food, and we're working something with Grappling Industries and Grappling Games. We'll try to get, you know, I was talking to New Breed as well. You know, there's always opportunities, but like I said, right now it's not a season. I don't see anyone want to have like, you know, ice cold acai bowl in this weather, you know, like it's.
I do.
Yeah,
I don't want to do, but like
I actually like eating ice cream and all that in the cold.
Me too.
But it's, you know, I think it's gonna go back right now when the spring, when all the tournaments coming. It's gonna be we're gonna make a comeback and maybe even open a store. I don't know. Still up in the air.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, I'd go to the store.
Yeah. Me too.
We will be somewhere in the city, for sure. No. For sure. A couple other guys asked me about, like, when you're going to open the store. I was like, oh, we'll see. Maybe soon. But it's good, you know. Yeah. I think people like what we serve, and I think it had a good potential.
So, when you're getting ready for tournaments, like, do you have a certain, like, training schedule that you like to follow, or you just kind of just train, or?
Yeah, just, I'm trying to be there every day. Just we open 6 days a week. As far as I can, I train 5 days, and one Saturday or Sunday go to open mats to other schools. So,
okay.
Yeah, like, as always, I want to train hard. I like sparrings, so training hard. When Roll with Professor has always helped me because his game is guard game. I mean, I like more guard passing game, you know. So okay. That's I think because of him I get good passing game.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah. You play like Spider and Lasso, right?
Not so much, yeah, but like depends. I'll do a variety of stuff. I like open guard a lot, yeah. So it will be like 1 week I can just focus on one thing. Next week I will try some other thing. Sometimes I'll keep trying new stuff just to get broken into it or understand better the position, because there's always coming up with the new stuff, so. There's always there's always room for improvement. So, guard is what I like to play. Like to play bottom, like to play guard, like to play, that whole old school mentality. Nobody pass my guard and attack from the guard and stuff like that. So it's a huge advantage. You go and pull the guard and that's already put you in a good spot. For me, one of the worst positions is being in someone's guard. It's that's one of the worst positions. Like after back take, it's worse than a mount. Like being in someone's guard. So many options for the guy on the bottom.
You mean the close guard or just guard in general?
Close guard, but guard in general too. Yeah, close guard is just so many options for the guy on the bottom.
Right.
Yeah. You're done. You're just so limited over there.
Yeah, I like guard pulling too. I always pull guard in tournaments. So
it's people say, he's a guard puller. Yeah, we're here to win. It's you pull the guard, play your game. If you don't have a good guard, then if you pull guard, you're gonna get past and so that's the beauty of the guard is it's having good guard that people don't pass your guard. They get frustrated and then you submit them. Or whatever, sweep, whatever. But you gotta get to that level to know how to play the guard. You can't just pull guard just saw the guy before you did the same thing, You gotta know what you're doing. So it's a little bit
it's a huge part of jiu-jitsu, so I don't know why people hate on it so much.
There's no reason to be mad if someone pulls guard. That's completely fair.
Big part of jiu-jitsu is playing off your back.
It's at least half.
Do you like takedowns a lot? Then you do takedowns and passes. Okay.
Yeah, I like the takedowns because in my country I used to train sambo. So
so you guys did a lot.
A little bit. I mean, I trained 1.5 years. But it's always it's beautiful to make takedowns and warm them up. And Professor Vargas helped me a lot with that because he made me making me growing. I'm growing because of him. Because he knows how to teach. He knows. He always says, "Do this, shows." It's good. I'm happy that I find this cool.
So he's encouraged you to play your game.
Yeah.
So which is good. It's not like he's like, no, you have to do it my way.
His top game is his style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Smash, pass.
What's your favorite style of passing? Just pressure? You like double unders and?
I mean, I like. In school I always try something new, but I like to give De La Riva hooks, and then try to escape from that pass.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, maybe sometimes lasso. I give that lasso and then try to escape from that pass. It's pressure. Usually I use my pressure pass. Yeah, it's good. Maybe sometimes the cartwheels,
Oh, wow. I like those.
I've been seeing you doing that.
The cartwheel passes?
Yeah. Good.
Those are always satisfying.
They work for me because I'll fall on the guy and hurt them.
Oh my god. Please don't do that on me.
I'll severely injure my opponent and then I'll win.
What if you were in a tournament and you did that to someone and then the person you're gonna fight next is what the heck? What do I do?
I like this idea.
No.
Start practicing.
Thank you, Akai, for this suggestion.
No. Oh. gosh.
Yeah, because like I think when it was before the new year, I think I went to Newbury to open mat, and I saw this.
Oh, really? Yeah.
She was using that a lot, you know. And then I was like, oh, okay, if it's work on her, why not on me? Yeah, like, trying to use that too.
Newbury,
they had like
open mat
Saturdays or something like that.
A Christmas Eve open mat.
Oh, the gym, not the tournament.
Yeah,
okay, I was like, I've never seen Justin do a Newbury tournament.
I haven't done one in a while, but yeah, they have some good open mats there.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. So you were just cartwheeling over there and you thought it was cool? Nice.
Do you have a lot of girls that you train with at Comprito? Or?
I train with Danya a lot, Danya Seaver. She was a guest on this podcast once. She's basically like the only other girl that comes to Compritas, except for now we have some beginners.
Yeah.
Like higher belts for you to train.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other girls haven't been regular. I've seen them every now and then, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard sometimes to grow the girls' class, you know. It's hard to grow girls' class.
Right.
Luckily, lately we've been having some couple of girls that have been sticking around, so
good.
that's good, you know.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like really happy about it, you know. And they're really showing like good improvement and like dedication, so
awesome.
Really happy to see that, you know. Because I was always like, how do you keep the girls in school?
Yeah,
full of guys, like everything smells like a sweat, like it's like, and then, you know, little by little, there's a couple girls like they stick around, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You know.
Yeah, once they get over like the initial awkwardness.
Yeah, it's also breaking ice for a lot of new female students, you know. It's like when they see a few girls already there, been there for a while, they know for sure that, you know, that's a good place for them. But I was always wondering, like, how many other schools have, like, how many girls you have regular to train with and stuff like that. So that was always like, how do you find training partners?
Right. Yeah. Luckily we have some smaller guys too that I can train with, and of course like Ramsey.
Ramsey's smaller guy?
No. And Ramsey's.
Oh,
he's not
Ramsey's.
a smaller guy. He's fat. Just joking. Yeah, but luckily we have a lot of like good people that I can train with too.
And we got Rohan. You guys probably trained with Rohan before.
No, I know. I've seen him at the Worlds this year, and I've seen him in Chicago Open or something. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. The purple. I don't know if he's brown right now or he's purple still. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen him around. Yeah. I know.
Oh, okay. Do you guys have open mats?
We do have an open mat, but it's like right now we turn it more into a class.
Okay.
Because it was on a Friday from 7:30, so right now it's more of a class.
Okay.
Than it is, but you know, we're always open for guys to come and train with us.
Okay. Cool.
Always, there's been guys coming to my gym for like say 4.5 years right now. There's been guys coming from all over to train, like a lot of guys from different schools. And I used to go like latest one I've been was Easy, but that was like a few months ago.
Okay.
Israel.
Yes.
Yeah, Momento.
Momento. Yeah, I've been there. So that was, you know, it's hard. Like, my lifestyle is very busy right now, so it's hard for me to go and like and train with other people. But when I can, I'll go. You know, soon I hope, you know, everything's gonna fall in place and just can do what I like.
So you're a believer in cross training and everything. You it's cool with your students to go train in other gyms and all of that. Yeah, that's
fine with me. It's never limit anybody. You know, those are desperate measures. You know, when people like are not sure what they're doing, or maybe what they're not sure of their quality.
Exactly.
They don't want guys to go to the other school because he thinks like they might lose a student. And at the end of the day, man, if you're a good teacher, you're a good teacher, and that's it. You know, if you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing.
Right.
Your students gonna appreciate that. You know, but if not, then you know that's no one else's fault.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
What do we do when we're attacked? We fight back, and life has a tendency to attack you in the most vicious ways imaginable. It wears you down mentally and destroys your joints. Luckily, we have Fight Back CBD.
Only thing I was like talking about is that all the trash talk in jiu-jitsu is becoming like MMA.
Yeah, we could talk about that for
all the trash talk in jiu-jitsu becoming like MMA. So
Oh yeah.
no place for it, man. It's like I don't know. I don't like it at all.
No,
Yeah,
he's not a
it
fan of
seems
all
like-
the disrespect.
No.
Especially like before, like a week before Europeans, there was like just crazy. Like every single day, I would check like my phone, and there'd be another new like drama.
No.
Like it was crazy. It just seems like it's happening more and more and more, and like
Yeah. They try to make money off jiu-jitsu. It's not, like I say, it's not easy to make money in jiu-jitsu, but they try to promote themselves, trash talk, and they, followers, everything's connected, I mean. Everything's connected, the more trash you talk, the more attention you draw, the more followers you might have on Instagram, more chances of you getting some money for, it's I really don't like it at all. Like, I don't like it, because
That just kind of goes to show what people are drawn to, though. Like, it's like people in general, you see like a fight break out in the streets, everyone like gathers around to watch the fights or whatever, and it's, or two people are arguing, everyone wants to see, like, oh, what's this all about? And it's just like a human mentality, it's bad. We gotta change that.
Just be humble, do your thing, man. There's like, for me, like, I don't know, when I see this, like, besides like Professor Mora, like I see this like old school guys like Cobrinha, Rafa Mendes, or what's his name, Bruno Malfacini. It's all like humble guys. Lucas Lepre, it's all, you're never gonna hear them talking trash, but the guys are like machines on the mat, That's what I like, to see, like, when guys, like a nice guy, polite, everything's nice, and he's a beast on the mat. You don't need to be going around like pistol whipping, and I'm tough guy. It's like no, man, come on. This is not the right sport for it, or there's no place for it. So.
No. We don't want to give bad people powers.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
What do you think of all of this? Okay.
Yeah, it's same thing for me. Like, I don't like talk a lot, It's you just show on the mats.
Yeah.
You can what you can do. Yeah, like I remember in media, it was like what Professor Galvao and Gordon Ryan,
and then Kaio.
What do you think? What are the odds?
Yeah, I think the Galvao is he's now what it is. I think he's age older, but he's a king. I can say he started early and he proved everything.
True.
Yeah.
And that would be a great match to just watch,
Yeah.
because just because they're both good at jiu-jitsu, like great, amazing at jiu-jitsu. Like, if you take out the trash talking, I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Just like,
who do you think wins, Kaio or Gordon?
I never see the Gordon.
gotta say Kaio.
we gotta say Kaio for the team.
Oh yeah.
But Gordon's so big, he's humongous.
True.
220, 230.
Yeah, and it's pure muscle, and he's young, and he's, it'd be interesting just because I've never actually seen Gordon in the gi.
And he's not gonna fight in the gi anymore. He went back on that, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He said he's not gonna fight again.
Yeah. So I guess we'll never find out.
Gotcha.
Gi is different. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, that would be an interesting match to see. I think Kaio beat up some guys way bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. He's very good.
He won the Absolute, I remember, one time at the Chicago Open. And, like, the guy he beat in the finals was, like, super big. I mean, it was crazy. It was a really good fight to watch.
Yeah, he did gi and no gi.
Yeah.
I don't know if he won no gi that year, Absolute, or not. But I know he won gi.
I saw one Absolute finally. Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
like Lucas Lepre.
Yes. That was awesome.
What is it?
Lucas Lepre in Europe.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
taking down giants.
3-4
Submitting giants and then beating Kainan Dwarf.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch it, but
Yeah.
I wanted to. Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
I was surprised he was lost like final. Right?
Yeah,
yeah.
but
The guy from
think, yeah.
Atos.
Kainan.
Yeah. What's his name?
Kainan.
Kainan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good too.
Is it Duarte?
yeah, something like that.
He's pretty good too.
Oh god, he's
He
he's
won his
amazing, yeah.
division
Yeah.
at Europeans.
Then he beat Absolute, like he beat Lucas Lepre. So.
No, he lost to Lucas in the semifinal, and then Gustavo Batista.
Gustavo Batista, yes.
He
Oh, that's who you're
beat
thinking of, okay.
Lucas Lepre.
Yeah, the kid from Atos. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's like he's bigger kid, man. It's like, what is he? 220?
No,
So 205? What is it?
both are heavyweights, I think. So
They closed their division, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kainan and him, or Kainan and him.
yeah, but that's amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
Those kids from AOJ, what's his name? Tynan.
Tynan.
He got his
Yeah.
purple belt, but the kid was like a blue belt with the like black belt technique. This kid is like solid,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
solid in his technique. It's like you can see there's no blue belt.
17,
Oh god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like the kid is a black belt, legitimately. Like no problem. He was even beating someone. He just beat
Yeah,
someone.
Bill Cooper.
Yeah, Bill
yeah.
Cooper. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
But like, that kind of makes sense in some ways, like, you know, because juveniles, like once you get to the juvenile like blue belt level, it's like there's some that have been training for like up to 10 years, you know, because it's crazy. And then like this one kid, Mikael Galvao,
Okay, yeah.
or he just got his blue belt. He's like 15 or 16 or something. He fought at Copa Poggio and
Submit brown belt.
black belt. He submitted a black belt,
Oh jeez.
and like the organizer of the event, he said like that, you know, he wanted to see like what a blue belt who's been training for, you know, 8 years or something like that versus a black belt who's been training for 8 years, same weight, just different belts. And you know, it's interesting.
Because they've gone through all the kids' belts,
Right.
and then they're also at that stage where their learning is, you know, you learn easier when you're younger too, and also, of course, youth is like, you know, being 17 and 18 is obviously like better than being
But I think this
35. You know.
that's all they do. I think there's guys from
Yes.
AOJ. They have
Yeah.
some program. They're helping kids from Brazil. Like
Yeah, that you see a lot of kids
Yeah.
like jumping in and like just making it their life. So.
that's all they do.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
And this is why I do Master 1, because I've got like 4.5 years myself, so like I'd be going against like people that are half my age and twice my experience level, so it's like
I'm in Master 3 this year. I go for Master 3.
Wow.
So after September, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, we have kids like what started 3.5 years.
Right.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
good.
they're fighting like good, you know.
good.
And if you imagine if they don't stop to train and they get 16 years old,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one kid that started. He started when he was 3.5. He's like 7, 8, 8 right now.
Yeah, 8
Man,
years.
he moves really good, really
Wow.
fast. His
He's
lapel
already
drags
training.
are.
What?
Yeah, his lapel drags are like
Yeah.
amazing. Like
Oh,
he
awesome.
throws like lapel drag like a pro, man.
Nice.
nice.
It's good. It's good. There's a couple kids that come, couple girls, man. Like they're gonna be like little Mia and a couple Sophia. It's like went triangles from all angles, man. Like, super flexible. Like I mean, I'm really looking forward to see what's gonna happen in a few years. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, that is, yeah. I bet they'll do well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as long as they stick with jiu-jitsu,
Right.
there's no other outcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can only be good for them, no matter
Yeah.
what, you know.
Yeah.
When you started that?
11.
11.
Yeah.
It's good age.
Yeah.
And that's why she's good.
I wish I can start it early.
Yeah.
Me too.
Same thing.
Well, we always do. If we started at 20, how old are you, Akai?
26.
Okay.
27.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I'll be 40 this year.
And you guys started when you were how old?
I started 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
26.
25 already.
26, something like that.
Okay. I was about I did a little bit of jiu-jitsu when I was 23, and I wish I stuck with it that time. But I actually started when I was 27 and stuck with it. I always wish it was earlier. But then when I was 23 and I was doing it, I was like, I wish I did this when I was 15, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's always going to be like that.
I wish I started when I was 0 years old.
I wish I started.
Dang it, Mom. Why did you start me right away?
Jiu-jitsu, yeah. It's the best thing, man.
Yeah, but it's good whenever you start. That's the best time to start.
It is.
You know? It's always good.
There's some Jessica wisdom for you. All right, guys. So where can our listeners find you guys? Your webpage, your Instagram, your social media stuff.
Yeah, webpage is gonna be northsidebjj.com. Instagram is same thing, Northside BJJ. We're in Irving Park, between Kedzie and Kimball, so 3317 West Irving Park is our location. Everybody are more than welcome. Come train with us anytime. Stop by, say hi. Get some good training, and that's it.
All right. Well, we'll definitely have to swing by sometime.
Yeah.
You guys got any social media pages that our listeners can follow? And
social media, Northside BJJ on Instagram, same thing on Facebook, and Perfect Cup, the Perfect Cup, our Acai page, which, like I said, just it's up there, but it's we don't update it right now currently because of the slow season, but. As we go, we update some pictures and info, stuff like that. So, the best way is stop by and train, I'm saying.
Yeah.
I not using a lot of social media sometimes, but Instagram is same. My name is Beishenkulov, BJJ. So stop by, guys. I always want to see new who is coming to roll. Always glad to roll with anybody. It's a good experience.
Yeah, definitely. So you guys can figure out how to spell that, right? Akai Beishenkulov, real simple.
Just like that.
We'll link it. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for coming. We really appreciate it. And Happy New Year to everyone. A little bit late on that, but
that's right.
This is our first episode of the new year.
Season 2.
Yeah, season 2.
We also have to shout out to Joe real quick. In case you haven't noticed, Joe didn't make it. He was in the Everglades and a gator got him, so we lost him. No, he's sick right now. He's so he should be on next time, but
hopefully he gets better.
Hopefully it gets better, yes. by the next episode, which could be in the next 3 weeks or so.
Yep. All right. Well, that's a wrap.
Thank you.
Episode what?
Where are we? We're at 8, I think.
Episode 8. That's a wrap.